we are in Byron Bay, northern New South Wales, at Australia's most easterly point. You can't go any further that way, and why would you? Subtropical weather, warm waters, perfect waves. I'm here for Bluesfest, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to join the Rockwiz crew and see what the hell's happening. Here we are, Byron Bay. Piece of paradise. It was originally popularised in the 70s by the hippies who moved here for the lifestyle, for the good life. Now a lot of people here are for good lattes and to learn to surf. Every Easter since 1989, tens of thousands of people have descended on Byron Bay for Bluesfest, the East Coast Blues and Roots Festival. Over the past 25 years, it's grown unhindered and become the place to play for musicians and an award-winning destination for festival fans that are kind of interested in the heritage of contemporary music. It's definitely one not to be missed. Rockwiz has been part of Bluesfest for the last 3 years, and this year they're back to do 3 big shows over 3 days. And they've invited me along to sing a song and have some fun on the last show. Who knows what might happen? But today, they're setting up to record their first show as an episode.
Now, it's tighter than that, and I don't want to see the park hands, but I want to see the discs like that, okay? That's what I call a 3-shot for the quiz. Good. Therefore, tilt down on the guitar, nice close-up on the guitar if I need it. Same with you. So we're back. Looking like $1 million.
Always tweaking the script. Just had a little consultation with Peter Luscombe. It's always talk, you know, do you give a lot of information? Do you hold a little bit back? Do you have an element of surprise? That's what we're going for.
Yeah. Looks good. The gates are open and the crowds are pouring in, and the Rockwiz show is underway.
Name 2 of the MG's smarty trousers.
Aaron Neville.
I'll give it to you, Robert. Line is correct. Well played.
Are you excited to be doing this show again?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to do this, and then my second set for the festival's on this stage after, so I don't have to go anywhere.
Is it good to be back in Byron?
Yeah, it's my favorite festival. Yeah.
On Earth?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Has been for a long time. So it's my kind of town. It's just,
awesome.
I like it. And it's, I missed my day off in between the 2 shows and get out, you know, get in the water more. But I went out this morning about 7 o'clock in the morning. And I bought a boogie board. I'll get out there in the morning before we leave and go at 9. Then I'll give it to a kid when I walk off the beach. It's kind of a tradition for me here.
You're looking fresh-faced. I think you're ready to go.
Yep, we need just, I got to go do this. Right. See
Plug you up when you're out.
Returning home to Johnson County, Tennessee, in the song Copperhead Road.
Steve Earle.
That's correct. Who's waiting in the wings to come out and play for you all?
Steve Earle.
Steve Earle. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Jambalaya stage for Rockwiz, the fabulous Steve Earle.
For my time and I've been told, bought it auction at the Mason Lodge. Shots again, a ship in the other side.
The fabulous Steve
great drummer too. He really is good. So.
Well, it was funny because we were doing he was playing the practice kit, in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never heard anybody make like a tin can and a fucking.
He's really good. He's
a
really. That's a good band out there. They're in one place. That's good.
I wish mainstream TV in America
That's my husband, by the way, Matt.
It doesn't happen very often.
I'm Matt, by the way. I know, we don't have anything like this. What's the equivalent, The Voice?
It's not even that they're really wrong players.
Was it Ogre Whistle Test? No, that was the UK. Ogre Whistle Test.
Oh, Europe still has, Europe and Australia still have.
Now about the only thing left for music in the UK is Jules Holland. That's it, which is my favorite music show ever. Because you go into your own band, you get to see a lot of people. I've done it like 7 or 8 times.
I just reckon we've trimmed just a couple of questions.
The only one is you don't want to put this next lot, you don't want to trim because they're all the girls singing.
Trim that.
Not those, but you don't want to go straight into these though.
No, I think it's hard for them to hear sometimes.
I think it's good to just do a couple. We're doing a couple before the score
so I'll still keep
No, I think it's good to cut it out and then
lose that. So you do complete the lyric.
I love big voices though. I like a big sound. And they just feel it. Oh yeah. My mum and her girlfriend saw it. They just loved it. It's like.
The fabulous Vika and Linda.
I'm not going to do the penalty. I'm doing...
They talked me into it. I don't know. I told you, I'm like the worst trivia person.
It just seemed like it would be a little bit too much of an energy suck when I got a show to do. Right?
I just came from we just had our show.
I tried to learn when I was to celebrate my 50th birthday and failed. I was just wasn't strong enough to do it anymore.
I'm not strong enough
It's
either.
really... I'm the Bluesfest photographer for the last 15 years.
Oh, there we go. You're a man to talk to. Have you got an MVP so far in the early stages?
Photography-wise? I got a really good one of Grace Potter.
Wow.
It's nice, isn't it? Pretty good. Hair like this.
Do the pose. Like how
Well, I
did it look?
I haven't got the hair, but...
I'd almost prefer a reenactment, a body reenactment. Let me hold you by.
No, I think I'll be all right if I fall over
So
and
what
wait
is
to the...
Do the pose. What is it?
Like this. You ready?
Whoa! Got it. I can imagine. That's magic. I think the crowd is ready for me to emerge. I'm keen to get amongst it. We're heading towards one of the main stages, the Crossroads stage, where a lot of the big stars are on. We're going to see, you can see we have flower children, some parents. We have a conservative man with a backpack. We have a couple of people in matching black hats. You can see the one and only Joss Stone is playing at the moment. This is people not only interested in contemporary music, but also the history of the sounds that we hear today. What's been your favourite act so far at Bluesfest?
To be honest, his would be the Wailers. But we just saw Kate Miller-Heidke and she was amazing, and I just got a photo with her.
So was it
really good.
Selfie style, sort of?
Yeah, like, ooh! We've got the artist signing. There we go. We've got the photo.
The Beards and Steve Earle.
Steve Earle.
Yeah, and the Beards. The Beards are good.
Fantastic.
Got to catch the Beards. You'd love them.
It's become commercialised, man. There's cops everywhere. I mean, it's bad enough the way the country's going, but I mean, now it's fucked.
Here we are descending into the Bluesfest inner sanctum. This is where the whole festival heart is. Let's try and accost some of that musical energy. See if we can find out a little more about some of the talent here. There are so many people in these hallowed halls. We're talking Boz Scaggs, the Doobie Brothers, Gary Clark Jr., Joss Stone, just to name a few. Let's see if we can find some of these musicians and pick their brains. Charlie, you've had an incredible history with this festival. I believe you were here at its very inception 25 years ago. Do you have any memories of what it was like back then?
Well, the first one was at a club called the Piggery. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But compared to how it is now, it's like a world of difference. I mean, but it's always been, to my way of thinking, like a roots music festival with a lot of accent on blues. It's all heart music.
And all pushing the genre forward, I guess.
Yeah, and Peter Noble is always booking people that are of substance.
Yeah, right.
And it's always great to be here because you can't hear any bad music. It's all good. Even if you never heard of the people that are playing, you go listen to them and you go, wow, these guys are great.
Day 2 dawns and it's a beautifully sunny day again, so I'm back to have a quick chat to some of the locals before I head out to the festival site. So you were one of the original sort of wave of environmentally friendly hippies that showed up.
Yeah, modern day hippies, because now we use technology.
Metro hippies.
Hippies use technology. Like, it used to be like very Aussie, this place, but now it's gone more like European. But the thing is, the people that come here. I mean, the Blues Festival is an event, but the interaction of everybody together, that's what makes this place special.
So you actually love the influx of sort of tourists?
As long as they go away. That's why it's great. They're here for 4 or 5 days and they're gone. It's beautiful. Thank you very much, guys. And yeah, get onto these. They're a lot of fun, especially with the kites.
How long have you been dragging out the horse onto the Byron beaches?
He's been coming out for about 2 years now.
Now, how long have you been living in Byron?
I've been here for 30 years. So since the Aquarius Festival.
The Aquarius Festival?
That's when I was born, when my parents came up for the hippie Aquarius Festival, saved the first protest that saved the first rainforest in the world.
And how does the city differ when Bluesfest is here compared to when it's away?
Just the population goes up, there's a little bit more energy in town, lots more traffic. Music is art, music is magic. It's everything, and it's everything to this community as well.
As well as all the amazing music, there's an absolute cavalcade of activities to distract you when you're tired of listening to the beats and being spiritually inspired and enlightened by the songs. You can get crystal healing, you can get henna tattoos. Hey guys.
How you doing, all right?
Have you got an MVP, a favourite performer at the Bluesfest so far?
So far, I'd say Buddy Guy.
Buddy Guy's incredible, hey? And have you got someone you're particularly looking forward to seeing?
Dave Matthews.
Fantastic, we're loving it.
And who's your favourite act so far?
Henry Wagon.
And I haven't even played yet. These girls are easily impressed.
At Rockwiz. Every question we would go. So far, my favourite is NACO and Medicine for the People.
Oh, they've been really good?
They are fantastic.
Happy Easter. That is Blues at the Coalface. Back behind the Jambalaya stage, Rockwiz is getting ready for their second show. But I've been invited to the VIP area with some political movers and shakers. Well, it takes all types to make a music festival. We have the Honourable Wayne Swan here and family. So what are you doing here?
I just love music. I love rock and roll music and I like it in all its variations. It's really what turns me on. It's what I've been doing for all of my life.
So you're flanked by daughters?
Yeah, too right. That's right.
Security.
Yeah, that's right.
The big difference between my daughters and myself, that is that they're very talented musically and I'm not.
Who has been your most valuable player so far?
Well, I was going to say, I saw Gary Clark last night and I was blown away. I just thought that was, if I closed my eyes, I could have been listening to Jimi Hendrix.
I saw Joss Stone yesterday, and that's what I was looking forward to, and she was amazing.
She's
Blew
amazing.
me away. Her voice was flawless, so...
Is this your first Bluesfest?
No. I had been, it's my second. I'd been Arts Minister for about a day and a half, and I was at Bluesfest last year.
What an inauguration.
I've been going through the app, and there's a few bands that I knew nothing about that I'm really excited about. So there's a Nigerian band here. I got a text message from Albo, who was here yesterday at the Albanese, saying, you got to see him. So I I'll be going through the app and making sure I get into that one and get into there.
Politicians United giving each other musical tips. I love it.
I've been to 15.
You must have seen some pretty wild and amazing times in that tenure.
Yeah, I've seen a few changes. We've also had some wild, amazing times.
How would you say this festival has impacted the community of Byron Bay and its surrounds?
Oh, look, it's a huge benefit for the local area, but also for the region. For example, it contributes about $84 million to the Northern Rivers region. Most of that is in Byron Shire. There's about $15 million worth of wages paid out to people who are working here, and we have about 500 plus people working.
So this is a huge cultural institution, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it very much fits in with our image here in the Byron region of clean green and low impact and creative industries. We've got more people per capita in the creative industries in this area than any other part apart from metropolitan Sydney.
Is there someone in particular at this festival that you're looking forward to seeing this time?
Well, I'm a bit of a rusted-on Taj Mahal fan. He's not here this year, but I kind of go with the flow in the sense that there are bands that I've never heard of who are playing here, and I often find that I really enjoy them. But I mean, I'm a bit of a fan of John Butler Trio, of course.
Sure.
I really enjoyed Boss Gags last night.
And you and your wife have been coming to the Bluesfest for many years, so it could potentially have created matrimony too.
Actually, funny you say that. We did meet at the Blues Festival. There you go.
How about that? I have a feeling that there are husbands and wives meeting with headbands and tie-dye out there watching Boss Gags as we speak. What fate will behold Rockwiz today? I have a feeling it's going to be another corker.
So being 16 again, except I'm really not 16. Ba, 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 ba. It might take you higher. It might take you higher. And you've got to be able to sing high for this bit. It might take you higher. 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 That's right. Yeah. Moving with the beat. Soul kind of feeling, sounding kind of sweet. Moving with the, it's got me in my soul, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Please welcome some of our favourite singers in the world, the fabulous Vika and Linda Ball. You don't know what it is you need. You don't show it, but I know it. What you want?
The East Coast Blues and Roots Music Festival was first held over Easter in 1990. And it attracted about 6,000 people to the Arts Factory to see some pretty well-known performers. Over the next few years, the festival moved around within Byron Bay itself, outgrowing every available site until it finally found a permanent home just outside of town in 2010. As the event got bigger, the name got smaller, and Bluesfest, as it's now most generally known, has played host to some of the greatest acts in the world over the last 25 years. Time to get out amongst it again. I'm off in search of the man behind this whole event, Mr. Peter Noble. And I'm told he's getting his groove on to KC and the Sunshine Band.
Checking out KC and the Sunshine Band. There's got to be 10, 12,000 people over there.
Are you happy with how everything's gone so far?
Oh, there's always things that we can do better because we're not perfect, you know. But in terms of a music bill, I mean, look, I actually think every year's the best year because you got to be in the moment, you know. Yeah.
What's your name?
Henry.
Henry, nice to meet you.
This is Narco. One of the hits of Bluesfest. This is music for the people from Hawaii now.
close.
You know, when you get people like Jack Johnson and Michael Franti and Knuckle on the same festival, you got a hell of a festival. There was a point last night we had Passenger playing, Charlie Tuna here doing hip-hop, and John Williamson over there doing Australiana, all at the same time, and the tent's packed. We're not about fashion. We're not about trends. We're just about great music, and in the end, that's what people love.
Now, hold on a minute, mister. Now, it says here you ain't worked in 3 years. That's right. But don't you think about time you got yourself a job?
How many Bluesfests have you done now, CW?
I think this is my 4th.
Are they getting better or slowly declining?
They just change. The first one I was here by myself.
And what's happening now?
I got the electric guitar, playing with the whammy bar.
Bend it like CW, I've heard him say.
That's right. I never take my hand off it anymore.
Have you got an MVP, a favourite performer that you've seen at the festival, or not had a chance to see too many?
I've only caught a couple of them. I couldn't really pick a favourite out of who I saw, but I was just watching Booker T over there. Sounded good. Is it good thing to be
As the night falls, I run into perennial Bluesfest favourites, Hat Fitz and Cara. Hat's been coming to play at Bluesfest for so long, he can't even remember how many years it is.
They say 22 in the write-up, but I'm pretty sure it's 21.
Now, I hear that you actually have got a childhood record that's been a constant part of your collection.
Can I show you?
Yeah.
I stood outside his dressing room like a teenager, just waiting for this.
2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, for the signature.
So the ink's still wet.
It says to Cara. That's me.
There you go.
But man,
certainly is.
oh, the show was incredible.
And what was your first record?
Probably Chad Morgan, Chic of Scrubby Creek.
It's featuring songs such as?
Oh, I'm trying to think of the words of it now. I beat Jason Sheila's for more than half my life, but seldom have I found one that's bound to be my wife. There's a window right behind me, and through it I shall fly. And just before I see you, I'll say goodbye. Ooh, ouch, ow, ow, waddle-doo-doo.
That's an incredible first record. I've never heard that one before.
No.
In the gas, I'm out of here. Roller coaster ride on me. Shake it down one more time. I got my dancing shoes, I'm doing fine. Oh, I've been saved by you, boy. Oh, I've been saved by you, boy. Yeah. Been hanging on that monkey line, acting like I'm doing time. Popping pills in every ear, that was more than making it chill.
There's one guy here I'm keen to see. He's from Alabama and he was with the Drive-By Truckers. He's toured here with Justin Townsend and Ryan Adams. And now this amazing wordsmith is at Bluesfest with his new band.
Jason Isbell.
I'm taking songwriting notes. Jason.
Hey, man.
Awesome.
Thank you, Henry.
That was
Thank you,
really,
brother.
really good. Were you happy?
I was very happy. Had a good time.
This is not your first Bluesfest. You've been here before, yeah?
Yeah, I played about 4 years ago.
and it was like kind of during the day, and there was a rainstorm. It was fun, but it wasn't like this. I like this better with the full band in the nighttime.
Can I ask, is Bluesfest kind of a festival that's a little renowned sort of internationally?
I think so, yeah. I mean, especially between the people who've either been here or played here. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
It's going to take some people who are willing to fly to get here from America, but it just doesn't seem as corporate to me, and people hang out together more rather than, like, I talked to Booker T backstage some, and that's probably my favorite part of the whole festival is the fact that everybody's milling around together and
it's crazy.
Hang out with folks.
Eugene Hideaway Bridges is another artist who is more than happy to share a few stories.
The first album I ever bought was Jackson Browne. It wasn't that I was inspired by Jackson. I just like what he did because he painted a picture to cover what we do, like the song Loadout. Oh, the seats are now empty. Let the roadies take the stage. He told a story, he painted a picture of what I go through since I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
But nobody ever told that story.
Yeah.
My dad gave me a guitar, it only had 4 strings on it. I even got fired listening to Jackson Browne. I told him about it backstage one day. But later on, he said, oh, okay, I'm gonna show you this card here. There you go. Next thing you know, I'm playing. And then I learned this card on my own. Now that we're both older, both our hair is green. Now that we're wiser, it's easier to say. The time stood still for me one day. I'm gonna keep on loving you like we did in the good old days. Nice. Same blues chords.
Sure. These same intervals.
That came from gospel. Just because of you, Lord, I can see my way through. It just give me that freedom and to tell the story.
Something happening over here. Impromptu Blues Jam. This is the sort of stuff that happens.
Day 3. and I have been asking those traditional Rockwiz questions.
My dad took me when I was about 13 to see AC/DC. Actually, I think I was like 8. It was a Silverchair Freak Show tour. My dad took me, so...
Warumpi Band up in Papunya.
Oh my God, it was AHA, and it was a free concert, and I got taken there when I was 14. I had this moment of weakness where I cried and reached out, Martin, don't go! And then I was like, oh Jesus, what am I doing? And Mags, the drummer, I got his drumsticks, and I sold them in school for £5 the next day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Muddy Waters at the Ellis Auditorium in Memphis, Tennessee.
Outrageous.
And I remember coming out for the first time. My first album just came out, and I went out to California to play at the Fillmore with Cream and Butterfield. That was my first gig in the West Coast.
Sherbet. And I got to kiss Daryl Braithwaite.
David Cassidy.
The Uptight Fifth Hour, which was the backing band for Ross D. Wiley, who was the host of Uptight at the Southland Shopping Centre.
It was at the My Music Bowl when I was about 14 or 15, and they had Billy Thorpe and the Aztecs, Chain, Carson, Spectrum, and it was one of the first ever gigs of Daddy Cool. And they came on, and everyone just went, whoa, this is fantastic. And they just had like a column PA. It was sensational.
Oh, my first concert was Split Ends at Festival Hall. Oh, I see red, I see red, I see red.
I bet you were singing a harmony.
No, I was just so excited to be there, and just they were amazing. Yeah, I'll never forget that concert.
It's a big day. I'm finally, after exploring the length and breadth of the Bluesfest, now it's time to actually play. I'm quite nervous. I've been around the periphery all weekend, but I get to be part of the show, and I'm absolutely excited. Don't have to hang around you guys anymore. I'm a star now. I'll see you guys later.
You still follow him. If you do it more than just a bit, the audience won't know where it's coming from.
Yeah. Well, they will certainly know.
Well, they will because of the voice.
We're trying to forget it any way I can. We're here.
That's a Kim Kardashian moment.
When international guests appear on Rockwiz at the ESPY, they run their songs a few times. But at Bluesfest, artists like American musician, poet and rapper Michael Franti get one run backstage, while I get to feed my daughter.
How's it going? Good. Welcome. Thank you. I'm Michael. James. James, good to meet you.
How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Mike. That's easy. How are you, buddy?
Good, man. Good.
Peter. Hey, to meet you, Peter. So what are we going to do?
We're going to have a crack at your song.
Let's have it. Yeah. Hey, how are you?
Okay. We all stomach in here.
Okay. You gonna play that on there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's get a bit dry.
That's okay.
That's what they can do. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lifestyle.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3
Lord.
shouldn't sing the man bit.
Yeah, I only want to be your man. We can't really sing that.
Do you want us to sing?
You can sing whatever you want. I only want to be your girl. Thank you, guys. Mike, thank you, Peter.
This is your chance, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Yeah! Let me hear you say yeah. Let me hear you say whoa. Let me hear you say Rockwiz. All right. Spearhead. Mr. Michael Franti. Who's the front man for the fabulous band Wagons? Henry Wagons. Let's clap it on.
We're about to go on. Are you excited to
Yeah.
play as I am?
Can't wait to sing with you, Henry.
It's going to be. It's a rite of passage. Vicar and Linda Bull are singing backing vocals on my song.
All right, everyone, be brilliant or average, whatever you prefer. Well, lucky, Mr. Farry. Yeah.
That is an amazing jacket. I wouldn't call intricately laced sequins a big house, but here it is. What's the light? We need some lighting to glint off this baby.
I got my first set of New Orleans beats when Dr. John threw them into the audience.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah,
I
I
was
still
gonna
got them.
say-
They just busted a while ago. Then I was in New Orleans a couple of years ago. And got some more. Sentimental. I love New Orleans music. Sort of puts me in the mood.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Henry, I have to hold you back here until the contestants go on, because you're a surprise.
There's a very intricate choreography which I just forgot where I'm not actually allowed side of stage, so because it gives away the surprise from the contestants. So it's not set up. The fact that none of the contestants will know who the fuck I am will not be set up. It'll be an honest, awkward moment.
Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka.
Getting close now. It's time for the jacket to come on.
You'll have to lean down a bit into
touch
it.
lower, yeah. Yeah, you remember? Yeah, that's good. That's good. People think that Dougal is actually just a, male model / actor that comes out and shows the scores every now and then. But as you could just see, he is the man that's actually holding this whole enterprise together. He is actually the stage manager, and he's non-stop. And he has to put down all of the important work he does to actually hold the score. To be honest, I think it pisses him off because he's got better things to do.
On buzzers, here we go. Who can it be now? I'm the leader of a Melbourne-based band. Our new album, produced by Mick Harvey, is Acid Rain and Sugarcane. Yes, Cole?
Adelita.
No. But I'll keep going.
Goes here.
Yeah.
Henry Wagons.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the double line stage, Henry Wagons. Concert you ever went to as a young man, the first gig you ever saw, and the first bit of music you ever bought as a young man.
I can do that.
Of your choice.
I can do that.
Thank you so much.
And what's your name?
Julia.
Julia.
What I tell my clients and my
Where you live? You're Titus, yeah?
No.
What group's you? Just Vic and Linda, yeah, okay, yeah.
Which Bluesfest favourite was a member of the disposable heroes of hypocrisy?
Michael Franti.
Correct. Who is waiting in the wings to come out and play for us all? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fabulous Michael Franti.
How y'all feeling? 1, 2, here we go. I want to see you jumping, y'all. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. Put your hands together now. You be by now, be your cloud. Hop into my car and drive like fireworks. We will ignite through this Bluesfest here tonight. Like John and Yoko, like Ice-T and Coco, like Jay-Z, Beyonce. Come be my fiance. I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Franti. Which miraculous Motown sensation sang A Second Emotion? Yes.
Smokey Robinson?
Smokey Robinson is correct. What sort of rescue were the Stones going to... Woo! Woo!
Didn't you just say we're supposed to get emotional?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, but you will lose 10 points for water damage.
Okay.
Which of the following is not a death metal band? Is it A, Carcass, B, Cannibal Corpse, C, Bloated Entrails, or D, Air Supply? Yes.
Air Supply.
Of course it's Air Supply.
Should I get out the water?
Yeah, but you go for... Yeah, do it! Woo! Yeah! The first word is over.
It ain't over till it's over.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. A bit more.
All the years I tried to keep this pain inside. But baby, it ain't over till it's over. Over.
Very nice. 4 points. That's what I'm after.
Starting to get the hang of this game.
I love it.
Yeah.
Fly. Yes.
I want to fly away.
Take a second, Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. Lenny Kravitz, you're an encyclopedia.
Lenny, yeah.
Durgled, who took the honours out this afternoon? The ball is here. Oh, so close, Henry. So close.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like one more? Would you like to get Adelita back here? Continental Roberts, Henry Wagons, and I reckon Michael Franti might have a little sing-along with this one.
Machine gun hand. I'm toilet paper. I got styrofoam
What a great show. It's such fun to be part of the Rockwiz live experience and the Rockwiz family once again. And then, as I was saying goodbye to Michael Franti, something really unexpected happened.
These are for charities. Thank you so much, Michael. Brilliant.
Thank you. I love your necklace.
Thank you.
Fresh air. Thank you so
You
much.
rock, man.
Vice
It was
versa.
so good.
I think we did our job.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did good. It was good fun.
But you kicked my ass on those questions. You were solely responsible. You wholeheartedly won it for their team.
At the end of the
Your
thing,
team.
I figured I was just going to hit the button every time because I figured even if I didn't know a song, I would just make one up off the top of my head.
What's with the
Just be
Lenny
like,
Kravitz obsession?
Yeah, that was it, man. He won it for me today.
When you come to important junctures in your life, do you often think,
I
what
just
would
quote
Lenny
Lenny.
do?
I just quote, yeah, that's it.
Anyway, that was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really good to meet you and
Thank
watch
you.
you
Good to
play.
meet you too, yeah.
Hope
When
to
do
see
you
you
play?
again down the track. I'm done. I'm
Done.
mostly here hosting this
Oh, man.
documentary for these guys and
Oh, shit,
being
you
part of
should
the
come
show.
play a guitar solo with us.
Oh, man.
That would be awesome.
Man, I'd
Would you
love
be into
to.
that?
Yeah, when are you
Cool.
on?
We're on tonight at, I think, 10 o'clock.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I'll be lurking around side of stage.
Okay, cool,
You'll see me.
cool. Awesome. We'll get another
Better tune up.
guitar set up there for you.
Oh, man, thank
Yeah.
you. Oh, good
Yeah,
to see you
that would
guys.
be great. Yeah.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Michael.
brother.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Michael, did you ever see this shot?
How about that? Just got myself some work. Headlining slot at the Crossroads stage, the biggest stage in the whole damn shebang. To be honest with you, playing guitar solos, though I play them with energy and bluster, I'm no Joe Satriani, I can promise you that. So I'm kind of in two minds about whether I should do it or not. I'm having to do a lot of soul searching because I will probably humiliate myself and bomb miserably. This is the very stage that I've been asked to play on. I've got to bend those strings and flick that whammy bar like nobody's business if I'm actually going to do this. Check it out. People are in deck chairs at the moment, but people are going to be standing and dancing all the way back here. Check it out. I'm not going to do it. No way.
The Whalers,
Popular choice.
oh, awesome. The Whalers were awesome. There was a little bit of animosity in the crowd because people were trying to shove through all the time. But at the end of the day, there was lots of love going on.
Did you have a big night last
I had
night?
a big night. Can you tell?
Still don't know what I should do. Look, I'm not one to ordinarily shy away from the stage, but shredding is not my thing. Playing a solo in front of thousands of people at a headlining moment of the Bluesfest, I don't think I'm going to do it. Hey, Metal. How are you? Metal's been one of the main men on the ground, you know, making sure that the Rockwiz cogs are smoothly in motion. Have you enjoyed your whole Rockwiz experience here?
Always do. Rockwiz has sort of become a part of what we've found to be Jungle Air's home. I just think at the end of the day, the way we all work together, it comes just to a close-knit. You guys let us into your family, which I think is a very close-knit family, and it's not easy to break into people's families. And it's like you guys have just gone open arms, come on in, welcome to the family, and...
well, you're our favourite cousin.
Well, there you go, yeah,
good.
cool.
I should do it, and I probably will be coaxed into doing it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be smashing the whammy bar.
You got it. You got it, dude.
You just, well, I presume he'll throw to me.
Oh, bro, yeah, and I'm laying down a nice little drone behind you, dude. You can go away.
I can't wait to meet your gaze. It's gonna be fun. I think this will be all right.
today, I did this TV show called the Rockwiz. Anybody over there? And this man, Henry, was over there with me. And I thought he looked so sexy in this jacket, I just invited him to come play guitar with us on this song. Put your hands up high. Byron, I want to see you all jump in. Give it up for Henry. Carl, play that bass now. Give it up for Henry!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what Bluesfest is all about.